Students, we are going to see the 8th problem, the textbook. Okay, you can see here. In the figure, A, B, C, D, E, F is a regular hexagon. Prove that triangle BDF. You see the triangle BDF, BDF drawn joining alternate vertices is equilateral. Okay, yes. So many things are given there. So this is a regular hexagon. See, regular hexagon is drawn there. Outer one, you have to see the outer one. A, B, C, D, E, F is a regular hexagon. Okay. As soon as when you hear about regular hexagon, what do you have to remember? All the angles and sides are equal. Okay. Now what else is given is regular. We have to prove. What do we have to prove? So there is a triangle drawn inside. BDF. BDF is drawn joining alternate vertices. You see, alternate vertices. This is vertices. This is another vertices. This is another one. So alternate vertices means what? Not just next one, after another one. Okay, alternate vertices. This one, and this one. Joined together and made a triangle. Okay. So now what is special? What we have to prove? There is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means, do you remember? We have learned in chapter 1. What is equilateral triangle? All angles are equal. Okay, all angles are equal means how much? Total, the sum of the angles of a triangle is how much? 180. So all angles are equal means all have to be 60 each. All angles are, the 3 angles also have to be 60 each. Now, prove that it is said to prove. We have to prove and show. It is not simply enough to write 60 degrees each. That is not enough. When question is asked to prove, we have to different method we have to use and we have to prove and show that we have understood that it is a equilateral triangle. Okay. Now what else we know? Okay, nothing more is given. Is a regular hexagon. What is the sum of the angles of a regular hexagon? What is that? 720. Okay, what will be one angle then? 120. Okay, so I am not going to write this previous problem we have done. So each angle will be 120 each. Is it clear? All the angles. Here also it is 120. Okay, I am not going to write. It's okay, I will write 120. Not only for this one, I am telling this for all. Okay, don't misunderstand. It is for all. This is here also. All it is 120. All the angles. Here also 120. Here also 120. Here also is 120. Okay. Since there are so many angles, I am not going to write. Okay. 120 is given. Now let us consider this particular triangle. Now this is the triangle BDF. This is a equilateral triangle we have to prove. But I just look in this figure. There are so many other triangles also. This is a triangle, right? Triangle AFB or ABF is a triangle, right? Here DEF is a triangle. Here also there is a triangle BCD is a triangle. Okay. So now let us consider one triangle, outside one. So let us consider BCD. Okay, now we know the sum of the angles of a triangle is how much? How much it is? 180. Okay, that is always the same. Okay, sum of the angles of a triangle is 180. Okay, now what else we know? Look at the figure. This is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle means what? Both sides are, two sides are same. Why two sides are same? Why I say these two sides are same? Because it is a regular hexagon. Regular hexagon means what? All the sides are same. Understood? From one point we are getting the another point. I say here in this particular triangle I am taking only this triangle. Okay? B, C, D. This is a triangle. Okay, you can just look here. Okay, this is a triangle. B, C, D. Here it is said already 120. And it is, from the figure we know it is an isosceles triangle. Why is it? Isosceles means what? Two sides are same. These two sides are same. Why I say it is same? Because it is a regular hexagon, all the sides are same. Okay, so this is a isosceles triangle and we know these two sides are same. When the two sides are same, again from chapter 1 we learned one thing. The angle opposite also will be equal. You see, now you have learned something from chapter 1, don't leave it there. You have to keep in mind, you have to use always. Okay, so we know isosceles triangle and these two sides are same. These two sides, BC is equal to CD. Okay, BC is equal to CD. Why? It is isosceles triangle. Right here, BC is equal to CD. Since isosceles triangle. Okay. I hope it is clear. Now, if it is isosceles triangle, the opposite angles also will be equal. So, this opposite to this side is this angle. Opposite to this side is this angle. That angle will be equal. Now, total, we have their angles will be equal, it is said. So, this angle and this angle will be equal. Total, what is the angle? 180. Here we have already 120. Now, what is the balance? 60. Okay, so then what will be here? It will be 30 each, right? Because both are equal, so we can write angle CDB is equal to angle CBD. Okay, angle CDB is equal to angle CBD. This angle and this angle is equal. Okay, that is how much? That is equal to 180 minus 120. That is equal to 60. Okay, 60 means each will be equal. So we will have 30 here and here also is 30. Is it clear? Okay. Now look here. This is the same here also when we consider this triangle BEF. Same way, right? Here we have 120 and it is an isosceles triangle. Opposite angles will be 30 degrees. So here also we have 30. This is in all the cases because all sides hexagon has 120 each. So we have here this much. Okay, now we have total is how much? 120, right? Is it clear? Is it making sense to you? Because in a hexagon each angle is 120. Here also we have 120, everywhere 120, each angle is 120. Total is 120 and we got here 30 and 30. 30 plus 30, 60. So what will be this angle? 60, right? So add together you will get 30 plus 60, 90, 90 plus 30 is 120. So here also it will be 60. This also 60. So all sides you will get 60 each. Understood? So what was the question? So equilateral triangle. So what I said in the question, we have to prove that this triangle BDF is an equilateral triangle. What is the meaning of equilateral triangle? Each angle is 60 degrees. So we got each angle 60 degree. We got this angle 60, this angle also 60, this also is 60. Total 180. Is it clear? Yes. Okay.